Hello, we're looking at problem number 1 found in lesson 3-4. These are about parallel and perpendicular lines, and let's look at problem 1 here. Now, before you actually do any problems on any of these sections, it is always helpful to read the rules or the postulates or whatever they've given you so that you can use those for these. To go in blankly to a problem without having read the previous material makes it very confusing, very difficult to do. Anyway, on problem 1 here, it says a carpenter plans to install molding on the sides and the top of a doorway. The carpenter cuts the ends of the top and one end of each side piece at a 45-degree angle as shown over there on the right. Now, with the side pieces of molding, or will the side pieces of molding be parallel? Okay, now the answer to that, of course, they want you to know, need, and plan through here, and it tries to give you kind of hints of what to do. But the real answer is yes, the sides would be parallel, because when those pieces fit together right there, which is 45 and 45, they're going to end up making a 90-degree angle, which we call perpendicular. So each side is perpendicular to the top, and there's a rule on the previous pages that says if two lines, or in this case the sides, are perpendicular to the same line, which in this case was the top, then they've got to be parallel to each other. Okay? And that's one of the previous rules. So that means that once these get put together, since that's going to be perpendicular and that's going to be perpendicular, since two lines are perpendicular to the same line, that makes them parallel to each other. Now, in the Gothic section, it's asking the same thing. Can you assemble the pieces at the right to form a picture frame with opposite sides being parallel? So again, if you were to take this one and move it over here and join it right here and right here, since that's a 30-degree angle right there and this is a 60-degree angle, 60 and 30 will add up to be 90. And the same if I move this one here and here, those 30-degree angles would match up with those 60-degree angles, and they too would become 90 degrees. And so this side and this side both are going to be perpendicular to the top, and in this case both the top and the bottom. So for sure, for the same reasons, again, if these two sides end up being perpendicular to the top and the bottom, then they must be parallel to each other. And that's kind of the explanation behind that. And that's really what this whole section is really all about. So it's not very difficult, but again, read your definitions and then use those to help you solve problems. Have a good day.